For sure.
That's really great, and hats off to all the smart kids we had. We knew we had a good crop. That's why we're not, we're not beating them up on the air as much because they're bringing so much to the.
Well, don't go crazy. You didn't spend the night in a museum with Johnny.
Johnny may have
so you had a meeting with Johnny yesterday.
Yeah, Johnny.
I call him Smart Mouth Johnny because he's a Weisenheimer, and
Johnny
he came in here. Johnny the Lip.
This Johnny the Lip. So this proactive nature, as far as interns are concerned, and look, this is also a testament to our current, I guess, human condition, where there are young people that get it. They get it more so than I ever got it when I was younger.
So you're saying, like, over the years where you have worked with interns,
yes, this
crop, these people coming up now seem to be more on the ball.
On the ball.
Yeah.
And I include Ethan in that process where I don't even question the age or the maturity for some of these. I was like, I don't remember being that mature when I was 21 years old or 19.
How does it compare with people you work with that don't even know where the ball is?
I think, Mike, we are symptoms of our own generation.
Victims?
We are victims of our own generation. So we are victims of each of our generations.
Well, we all have symptoms.
And I think unfairly to us, and what would say a fascinating trend is that I think the access to information has really allowed these kids to grow up faster and understand the way that business works.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
So to them, kudos, but you also have to seek it out and find it. So Johnny comes to me, and we have a meeting in the office, and he says,
that's some wild stuff. I'd really like to have a
and
meeting.
I don't know.
What does he say?
I don't know where Johnny's from. I don't know where he's from. He's not from the D.C. area.
He's from New Jersey. He's from Freehold, New Jersey.
Thank you. And
Freehold.
He says,
that's Springsteen's hometown.
I was talking to my mother last night, and I told her that I was going to come and ask you if I could continue interning for the Mike O'Mara Show, but also possibly pitch to work for Podcast Village part-time so I can continue to stay here in the summer. So I don't have to go home, and I can stay here this summer. So it was like a proactive, hey, I want to stay and work with you guys.
That initiative's fantastic.
And then he looks at me and goes, I love everything you guys do on TMOS, but I also want to learn what it's like to start a business. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions while I'm here this summer?
Like and so you were
yes,
engaged
I was like, of course. You know, you come in and say, hey, I love the creative side, and I want to learn how you start a business. Like all day.
Yeah,
there's nothing to hide here.
And did you tell him that the primary way you run a business is to make sure you get free labor from interns?
That's right.
No, I said the hardest part about and I can't tell you everything right now, is finding good people and finding people you can trust.
Also, we are so blessed with what we do.
Yeah.
Is that the creative content, which really we should generate in house. Yeah. We get from so many different sources.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest with you. I mean, with the Jim Amatos, and without the Jim Amatos, the Paulies and stuff like that, we'd be up S Creek, because we would, right? I mean, we used to generate it ourselves.
Well, it's bar none. We are.
I love it, and we can't afford to have that kind of production house.
But we are a collective. As far as the show is concerned.
Absolutely. It's a collective. We all do our own stuff, but when promos started coming from outside and we started encouraging
everyone's game
it's exciting and it's fun.
Everyone's game was up.
We if you go back and listen to early shows, we didn't even have recorded promos.
Yeah, no. But let's look, the promos, they're really A-grade materials coming in, especially
fantastic
from our listeners and our interns.
Listeners.
But if we're going to focus just on interns and Johnny's conversation, it was probably one of the most proactive. I don't know what I want to do for a living yet, but I know what's happening here is special, and I want to stick around.
And you admire that a guy has the plan, and the plan is the key.
Or the balls to say, I'm not 100% sure, but what's happening here is effing awesome, and I'd like to stick around.
And it was shocking to me because Johnny has a lot of positive aspects to his being, but making a great first impression is not one of them. And he really turned it around.
I'll say.
Because he came in with his hemorrhoid donut.
So disheveled.
And really disheveled.
I think he gave me crap right out of the bat.
I was really...
Right out of the chute, I should say. I stammered. Listen, he's making me stammer. He's a young person who makes me uncomfortable.
I really didn't think he was going to make it through his interview without his pants falling down. They were so low on his ass.
Also,